God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 37 of Your Journey is Not Over. My name is Tanya Pearson Randall. This is my own personal journey, and the expressions and opinions are of my own. I own all the rights to my personal journey, and your journey is not over. Neither to be used, copied, or edited in any way without my consent. It's so nice to be back. I took a little time off, no vacation this time. I still worked, did my meetings, my language classes, and my life coach class that I'm almost finished with, by the way. But I just spent some time in the evening binge watching TV, journaling, and a lot of reading. I just took some downtime, some me time. I listen to my body now, not always. What I like to call the unhealed version, the old version of me, would have never taken a break. My OCD, the perfectionist in me, and the on task, on schedule person I used to be would have never even entertained the thought of a break. The new me listens to, again, my body, my soul. And if it tells me it's time to take a breath, a break, and step away, refresh, regroup, and refocus and recharge, then I can come back stronger and with so much to say, I might add. Everyone needs to learn to listen to their bodies. And just my opinion, okay? When one takes a break and allows themselves some downtime, break the schedule, break the monotony. I found that I come back so much more relaxed and with a whole different mindset. Like I said, refreshed, recharged, and rested. It makes me more productive. It gives me more energy. So yes, it's quite all right to just be. Breathe and do the things that you like to do. Doesn't have to cost money to find some peace or a peace of mind, body, or soul. I find all that in the sanctuary of my own home. It's peaceful, and everyone that has visited my home tells me that it's homey, it's comfortable with a healing energy. It's real peaceful. Your home is what you make it, right? So I'm going to tell you about my experiences that I had my week off, okay? Told you before, I always have a story to tell. I will start with one that happened last Monday. I got off work and I grabbed my girlfriend, and we stopped by my favorite grocery store. I'm going to go ahead and give them a plug today, too. We stopped by Aldi's to grab some groceries for the week. And you know how when you walk in the store with others, not my girlfriend, but other shoppers, you kind of are with those same people throughout the whole store. Most never notice this, I'm sure. I worked at a grocery store off and on for 35 years, and it's funny the things I notice, the others might not have. So we go in, and there's this lady that we walk in with. Well, right off, she cut me off in the produce. I was like in my head, okay, God bless. She needed those bananas apparently more than I did. So, okay, proceed on through the store. And mind you, by just perception alone, this lady did not look like a nice lady at all. Again, perception. Such a funny word, right? So down another aisle, she cut me off again. She stepped right in front of me. There was no excuse me or nothing. So again, God bless. Almost through the store, she cut me off again. So the third time was the charm, and it hit me. God is putting her in front of me for a reason. And I was searching my brain as to why or what. And to myself, I was asking God, what are you trying to show me? Anybody else would have thought this lady was just plain rude. And if I'm going by perception, she sure didn't look like a nice, happy person either. But I look at it like God kept blatantly putting her right in front of me, and for a reason. Wait for it, okay? After my friend and I checked out and we bagged our groceries, we were on our way out of the store. And there sat that very same lady on the bench by the door. Her groceries were in the shopping cart, but they weren't bagged and there were no sacks around her. And I had an extra bag. By the way, I buy my grocery bags at TJ Maxx for $1. They are the best recyclable grocery bags too. But anyway, I had an extra one, so I stopped and I handed my car keys off to my girlfriend. I motioned for her to go on. Before I continue, I just want to say things like this happen to me all the time. And my friends that know me and hang out with me are used to me veering off and getting what I like to call laser focused on complete strangers. It's almost like an instinct of mine, or reading energy like I do. It's like I'm led to these people, and I can't even explain it most of the time. I have no clue what I'm even going to say to them as I'm approaching. I'm in my head going, okay, what do I say? What do I say? And as if by magic, when I do speak, the right words come out. And always later on, I'm like, where in the world did that even come from? I know where it came from. It came from God. He puts the perfect words in my mouth, and He places these people in front of me. I'm grateful my friends just know and accept that that's just me. I go where I'm led or who I'm drawn to, and I always get clarity as to why. So I walked up to this lady that had rudely, blatantly cut me off 3 different times throughout the store. And I told her I had an extra bag. Did she need it? She smiled the biggest smile. In my head, I was like, okay, she can smile. We're good. She said, yes, please. So I proceeded to talk to her and bag her groceries for her. After I bagged them all up, I sat down on the bench with her. She looked at me and said, thank you. Do you know how long it's been since someone's actually did something nice for me? She said, I'm a widow and I have no kids and I'm all alone. I just listened, and she was the sweetest lady. She needed kindness, love, compassion, and that's why God kept putting her so blatantly in front of me, because He knew I could and would give that to her, and I did. She needed someone to be her friend at that moment in time, to give her hope, to brighten her day. Believe it or not, we give and get these exact things from strangers every single day without even realizing it. A smile, a hello, a have a good day, holding a door for someone, a hug, a simple touch. And it's known to us as human nature, right? Well, human nature, the way God intended it, feeds and helps our souls. And most of the time, the smallest gestures make the most impact, and most aren't even aware of it. So she and I become fast friends. We parted ways with giving each other our phone numbers, and we have a lunch date scheduled tomorrow. Who knew, right? Someone else could have completely missed the assignment and just thought this older lady was just being rude, not considerate at all. I seen it as it was, someone who was put in front of me for a reason, and I got it. I picked up on it. And she was just a tired, lonely, sad person who needed some comfort, who needed a friend. And I'm honored that I just happened to be at the right place at the right time to be what she needed. Everything happens exactly the way it's supposed to. That's what I call God. Again, we never really know what anyone has went through or is currently going through. And a little bit of compassion and kindness really does go a long way. and could quite possibly make someone's day, change their whole mindset, their whole perspective, maybe even change their life. I do not own the rights to the things that I chose to share today. You are the greatest project you will ever work on. Restart, reset, refocus as many times as you need to. Just don't ever give up on yourself. The ripple theory. It starts with something small, a last-minute flight, a stranger's smile, a gut feeling you followed without logic. You weren't looking for change, but change found you anyway. One moment reminded you who you really are. One conversation shifted your perspective. One city made you feel alive again. And just like that, everything felt different. Not louder, not faster, just truer. You won't even realize what changed until you're too far gone to go back. When someone's recovering from childhood trauma says, "I'm tired," it means, "I've been in survival mode for so long, people pleasing to keep the peace, hoping I would be loved and accepted, but now I'm just drained. My mind and body can't keep up with the weight I've been carrying. It means I've been doing my best, but healing doesn't happen on anyone else's timeline. I'm not weak or lazy. I'm just tired of fighting. So I now say, survivor, it's okay to rest. You don't have to keep proving yourself. Your healing is your own, and you deserve to move at your own pace on your own healing journey without apologies." They say nobody is coming to save you, but many people have saved me, even if they didn't intend to. It can be as small as a smile from a stranger, a nudge from a pet, words from a writer, the lyrics of a song, a true, loving, kind, observant friend. We are all saving each other every single day in tiny, seemingly insignificant ways. Before I sign off today, I want to take the time to say thank you to everyone that tunes in and listens and follows me. I very seldom check my analytics on my channels, but when I do, it's immediate tears, and I'm forever grateful. I tell God, my Father, with you, everything is possible. Again, thank you so much. This concludes my podcast for today. Please join me Thursday. Listen in. And always remember, your journey is not over. God bless.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been